Hey guys, welcome to the first part of this week's Coffee and Hero Show, where we take you through the new items into the store in terms of graphic novel collections, compendiums, and hardcovers, everything in between as well. So first up, of course, just a reminder, this coming Saturday we have our in-store signing with David Embor, creator of Kanto, writer on Firefly, writer on Dungeons and Dragons, Killer Queens, lots of great stuff. And that will be in store 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Completely free signing. We'll have tons of stuff on the day, of course, but bring your own stuff as well. Either or is all good. We're just looking forward to the signing. We're big fans. He's a cool guy. We've interviewed him on the podcast before, and very much looking forward to hosting him in store. So, with that in mind, we obviously topped up on some of our stuff this week that he's been working on. We already have a ton of stuff ordered anyway, but we did a little top up this week as well. So, Killer Queens, for example, which was his sci-fi book that came out in early 2022. This is the graphic novel collection that puts all 4 issues together. And there's a volume 2 of that currently going through the single issues. He's been writing all new Firefly. So one for the Firefly fans, of course. This was a 4-issue collection right here. Lovely hardcover done by Boom Studios. And Firefly's been, it's a popular one in store. A lot of guys on Firefly. Obviously we all have that thing towards it where it never got more than 1 season, so they've expanded the lore time and time again. So as I say, a writer on that. Another creator-owned book, this time with Chris Sheehan on art. This is called Specs. Bit of a horror type book, bit of a They Live vibe to it as well. Set in the mid-80s. Really good stuff from Boom Studios as well. And then I came across this one. This was an older one that he had done, co-written, called Alien Bounty Hunters. It also says that the stuff from Mark Wahlberg and Stephen Levinson, so I don't know if the plan is or was at some point to turn this into something live action. But 1 volume graphic novel, those in stock as well. And then, as I say, we've already got Kanto stuff in stock, and plenty of things. We've got single issues in as well. It's not just graphic novels we got in. If you just want to come in, have a chat, get something signed, we've got Firefly single issues, Kanto single issues, Specs single issues, and Killer Queen single issues. So again, the idea is not that you have to come in and buy like a £20 book or a £30 book. There's going to be £3, £4 and £5 comics there as well. So even if you're a younger wannabe creator and you want to meet a professional and have a little chat with them, get a little bit of advice, that kind of thing, it's definitely worth doing on this Saturday, as I say. On to the other stuff we have in this week. So just in time for Batman Day. Oh wait, no it's not. I'll let you guess what happened. This was originally supposed to be for Batman Day 2023. This is the hardcover of the Batman 89 6-issue comic miniseries, but they've done a very special foil cover now. As you well know, I'm not a Batman 89 fan, but even I can appreciate a little cool bit of shiny. So that's going out for sale this week. We have the hardcover, first volume hardcover for The Joker, which is The Man Who Stopped Laughing. This is done by Matthew Rosenberg, art by Carmine Di Domenico. There's some backup stories from Francesco Francavilla as well. So lovely hardcover here. This has been a really fun series. Matthew Rosenberg always imbues these things with a sense of humour. Out this week in collected form is Old Dog from Declan Shelby. Of course, we hosted a signing for this in store going back to the start of the year. 6-issue mini-series, all collected into this. And it also has the short story Dead Drop from the Image 30th Anniversary Anthology as well. What's great as well is it falls under the in Image Preview, the $10 book, the £9 trade. So definitely worth picking that up, an absolute bargain. Got the second volume then of Batman Superman World's Finest, which is called Strange Visitor. So this, of course, is continuing on the Mark Waid, Dan Mora World's Finest run, which is one of the best things in DC Comics at the moment. So this collects issues 6 to 11, the complete Strange Visitor arc. On the few trades here, we have the next volume of Star Wars Bounty Hunters. This is Bedlam on Bestine. This collects issues 29 to 34. Ethan Sachs continuing to write Bounty Hunters. When Bounty Hunters first started, I think a lot of people thought 6 issues, 10 issues max. But going from strength to strength, and still a popular title, certainly with us in terms of single issue pulls. We have a volume in this week of the Batman Scooby-Doo mystery, so a great all-ages title here. This collects issues 1 to 6 of the second volume of Batman Scooby-Doo. And again, just tremendous fun and great for all-ages readers. A couple of Epic collections in today as well. So we have the Marvel Epic collection for Amazing Spider-Man. This is volume 22. This covers 1991, 1992. You've got creators in this one such as David Michelinie, Mark Bagley, for example. This covers Amazing Spider-Man 351 to 360, as well as an annual, Spectacular Spider-Man annual, Web of Spider-Man annual, and Spider-Man Fear Itself as well. So yeah, volume 22. But as well as the Epic collections, Marvel, of course, are doing this thing called the Modern Era Epic collections, where they're focusing on more recent stories, maybe from the last sort of 10 to 15 years, and collecting these all together. So with this one, this is Guardians of the Galaxy, Somebody's Gotta Do It. This is volume 1 of the Modern Epic for Guardians. This collects Annihilation Conquest Star-Lord 1 to 4 and Guardians of the Galaxy, the 2008 series, 1 to 12 as well. So this is pre-MCU and some really great storytelling here. You've got Keith Giffen on there, you've got Dan Abnett, Andy Lanning, Paul Pelletier, tons of great creators working on that. Next up we have a mini-series, Bloodline Daughter of Blade. Pretty self-explanatory. This is by Danny Lord, Karen S. Darbo. This collects the 5-issue miniseries, as well as material from the Free Comic Book Day 2022 Avengers X-Men issue, and also Crypt of Shadows as well, number 1. So it's in her blood, Daughter of Blade. Next volume is out this week as well of Ice Cream Man, so we're up as far as volume 9 for the anthology tale. I mean, Ice Cream Man's an interesting one. You can jump into it at any volume because it's horror-based stories, it's anthology-based stories. There's an underlying narrative to it, certainly, and recurring characters, but you can jump in pretty much at any point. So this collects issues 33 to 36. Love the Batman and Robin Frank Quitely homage on the front as well. Next up we have Blue Book. This was a really, really good miniseries from Dark Horse, James Tynion IV, Michael Avon Oeming of Powers fame on art. This was to do with documented alien abductions back in the 60s. It even has a subtitle here of 1961, which gives me hope that there's going to be more for this as well. So yeah, this is from Dark Horse Comics and also in collaboration with Tynion's own publishing label called Tiny Onion. And then we finish off with a lovely compendium this week, which is the Ghosted Compendium. This is a book from Joshua Williamson writing. This was coming out around the same time as Nailbiter, so you can imagine I obviously enjoyed the heck out of this. Goran Sudzuka on art, who of course was an artist on Y the Last Man. It's the 10th anniversary of the series concluding, and 10th anniversary of the series starting, beg your pardon, which was 20 issues in total. The basic idea behind this was a very, very rich man hires a master thief to try and steal him the one thing that no one else has ever been able to steal, a ghost. Really, really cool series. You know, it's described here as equal parts Ocean's 11 and The Shining, which I think is very, very fair as well. And the best thing is as well, this is really, really well priced, 25 quid for 20 issues in total. So whole kit and caboodle right there. So yeah, that is everything new in this week. We'll go on to the racks. I should throw out a special thanks as well for everyone who popped in during Batman Day. It was a really, really busy day for the store. Always great to see. We have continued on a few of the discounts for another few days from graphic novels and comic packs and omnibuses and bits and pieces as well. So we'll keep those running throughout the week just for anybody who wasn't able to get down. We do have a very limited amount left of the Batman Day issues, which again will be given out free with any purchase while stocks last. Again, just a reminder of the signing this coming Saturday with David M. Bower, 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and again, completely free as well. So I look forward to seeing you in store then, and throughout the week as well, of course. Hope you're staying safe out there, and I'll see you soon. Take it easy.